neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Well, sit down, make yourself comfortable. I'm afraid there's only coffee or orange juice. Nan doesn't let Grando keep anything stronger in the house.
Oh, that'll be right. How does the old boy put up with her?
Well, he's a travelling salesman, so he's not home all that much. And well, when he is, he spends a lot of time in his study. Nan never goes in there.
Why doesn't she respect your rights, too? I had the same sort of troubles with my old man when he was hassling me to be a diver. He meant well, but geez, he made life difficult. Near enough was never, ever good enough.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Next time that it happens, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take off on the bike somewhere for a couple of hours.
Yeah? That'd be great. The last trip was fantastic.
We won't break down this time.
I don't know, I think it was worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, the bike's good fun. Take off anywhere you want to.
Yeah, you feel like you could take on the world. It's like growing wings and flying.
Sounded good. I'll tell you what, you get your learner's permit and I'll give you some lessons.
Really? Well, Shane, that would be just...
Terrific. Terrific's about the best way to describe it.
Say Eileen.
Oh, it's such a dreadful business. Quite apart from the shock of being robbed and left speechless, Eileen's been invited to sing at the Senior Citizens Concert. It would be such a tragedy if all those elderly people had to miss out.
Yes. Well, everything seems all right. You've simply strained your vocal cords. There's no permanent damage.
There, you see. What did I tell you?
But I think you should go straight to the police.
Oh, it's a disgusting business. And when I think that Erinsborough used to be such a quiet, peaceful little place, now it's full of sharpies and bikies and bodges. They've even infiltrated Ramsay Street.
What, you mean Shane? Oh, come off it.
You're entitled to your opinion, Dr. Gibbons, and I to mine. But when I think what he did to my granddaughter...
He didn't do anything.
He didn't have to. But people's tongues are wagging just the same.
Well, it would all die down if you'd let it. And I think it'll be several days before you can do any tongue wagging. As for the concert, there's a chance you'll be able to sing, providing you give your voice a good chance to rest. Now, don't try to speak for at least 48 hours.
Come along, Eileen. I'll be your voice at the police station.
Now, remember, don't try to say a word for a couple of days.
Oh, I don't quite know how I'm going to break the news to Desmond Clark. Oh, it'll come as a terrible shock.
Yes, terrible shock.
No, physics. That's the one I'm hopeless at.
Well, maybe you should borrow my good luck charm. Might make you feel better.
Thanks, but if I pass the exam, it won't be because of some coin that's been rattling around in the cappuccino.
Oh, Struth, there's a hole in my pocket.
Well, it'll turn up.
But I had it just a few minutes ago. Look, Mike is ahead looking for it.
There's.
Oh, no. Look, I'm going to drop it in the shop. Go, look, please. Look,
Yeah,
mate,
right.
look for it, please. Sorry.
Come along, Eileen. That's right. Over to the counter, dear. Service, please. You really ought to talk to Daphne Clark about the way she runs this
What can I do
office.
for you, Mrs. Mangle? Oh, good day, mate.
Well, I'm very glad we found you, Mr. Clark. Your mother's been savagely assaulted and robbed by a hooligan on a motorbike.
Oh, Mum, you all right? Oh, sit down. Now, tell me, what did this bloke steal?
Well, a handbag, of course. What else? Oh, it's disgusting, a young ruffian like that attacking a defenseless woman.
Look, Mum is capable of telling me what happened. What happened?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to wait for a long time. The poor woman's lost her voice, poor soul.
Yeah, sure. Now, tell me, Mum, what did this bloke... Did you say Mum's lost her voice completely?
Completely and utterly.
Really? You mean you can't talk? Oh, gee, Mum, that's... It's awful. Oh.
If you learn to ride a bike as well as you can cook, you'll do okay.
I don't think they have much in common.
Oh, maybe not, but I heard you were good at everything.
No, not everything. I only just recently started making friends for the first time.
Oh, you sure made up for that quick. You got lots of mates now.
I did have.
Jane? Jane, are you home? Oh, my goodness, what a trying day. And just what is going on here?
Then I invited Shane over for lunch.
I thought I told you not to have him in this house again. You didn't bargain on me coming home.
Now, wait a minute, Mrs. Mangle.
Don't you threaten me, Shane Ramsey. I know your type. You're all the same. Roaring around on those great noisy bikes of yours, terrorizing innocent people. Well, I won't stand for it in my own home.
Nan, please.
You have no shame. Get out of my house and don't come back.
I can take a hint. See ya.
Bye, Shane.
How dare you entertain that hooligan in my house?
He's not a hooligan. You just came home to check on me, didn't you?
This happens to be my rostered day off. I went to work this morning to make up the time I lost. When you frightened me out of my wits with your bush escapade, then I come home and find you and him.
Nan, when will you get it through your head that nothing's happened between Shane and I?
I can't allow this rebellious behaviour to go on. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. From now on, you're confined to your bedroom.
I've still got exams.
Then I'll arrange for some responsible person to escort you to and from the school. But that's the only time you'll be allowed to leave this house.
Well, I'll be looking for a job as soon as the exams are over.
I may change my mind about the whole idea of you taking a year off study. Now, how I could trust you with those university students, I do not know. I've heard enough about the way they carry on. I'm at my wits' end as to what to do about you. You disobey me constantly.
Only because I can't even breathe without your permission. Shane was right. I should have stood up to you a long time ago. Well, that's what I'm going to do as of now. If you try and stop me from seeing any of my friends, including Shane, well, I'll move out. And Grandpa wouldn't like that, would he?
You leave him out of this. He's not here now to make excuses for your behaviour.
Well, how would you explain it to him if I did move out? I mean it, Nan. You can't treat me like a little kid. If you interfere in my life just once more, well, I'm out the door.
Now, I want you to relax until Daff and I get home from work. I want you off your feet any longer than you have to be.
Hi, Des. I'm
Hi, Lucy.
Mrs. Mangold said you'd been viciously attacked by bikie hooligans.
Well, Mrs. Mangle was exaggerating. Mum was robbed. She's okay, apart from losing her voice.
I lost my voice once. The doctor said it was laryngitis.
Laryngitis. Is that why you're home from school?
No, Gran came back from America, so Dad said I could stay and see her.
Well, Helen's back.
Yeah, she said she missed us. Well, I'd better go. I'm going
Yeah, that's
to
a good idea, Lucy.
Up
Yep.
Mrs. Clark. Bye,
Okay.
Mrs. Clark.
Bye-bye, Lucy.
Bye,
See ya.
Des.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I know. You're wondering why Helen cut short a trip. No, Mum, you're not going anywhere. Sit! Look, it's none of our business. I don't want you going over there making a nuisance of yourself. Besides, Helen's probably tired from the trip. Now, look. These should keep you occupied for a while. Stay. Yeah, I'll see you tonight. You know something? You're not so bad when you can't talk back.
I was sorry to hear about Ruth leaving.
Oh, well, it's probably for the best, for both of us. My feelings weren't strong enough.
Guess what? Mrs. Clark got robbed and she's staying with Des and Daphne.
She all right?
No way, she can't say a word.
I should go and see if she's all right, but I really don't feel up to it.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much. If losing her voice is the worst of it, she hasn't got too much to complain about.
It won't be easy for her staying with Daphne and Des, not being able to tell them how to run their lives.
Oh, but she's got a notepad and she writes down notes. Oh. That reminds me, Dad, have you got any air letters?
Yeah, I did, darling. Who are you writing to?
Bradley, although he doesn't deserve it. No, he hasn't written to me for weeks.
Well.
Brad, don't know what to say. Can you help me?
Well, there's lots to say. You could tell him about the accident with the drain and how it affected your vision.
No, he wouldn't care. He's probably forgotten all about me.
Oh, then why don't you tell him how much you like getting letters from him and that you miss him very much?
Oh, yuck, he hates that kind of stuff.
Darling, if you're really worried about Bradley, I mean, you must be honest with him. Tell him how you feel.
What would you write?
Well, I think I'd say I miss you very much, Bradley. And I wish you'd write.
What else?
Well, I could, you could remind him of the good times you had and that you hadn't forgotten him.
Well, I was going to be virtuous and get back early to the surgery, but if you've got a problem...
I just wanted to talk to someone.
About Jane.
Shane had lunch at her place.
So? You invite friends around for a meal occasionally, don't you?
Come on, Clive, he's more than a friend. You've just got to look at the way she acts when he's around.
Yes, and you've only got to see the way she makes sure you're watching when he's around. Wake up to it, Mike. She's trying to get even.
Jane is not like that.
When jealousy rears its ugly head, there's no telling what people will do. Even intelligent, well-balanced teenagers like you and Jane. Why'd you kiss Nicky when Jane was around, huh? You're not the only one giving Jane a hard time. Her grandmother never lets up about the night she and Shane didn't come home. So, she's rebelling. Just to prove to you and to Mrs. Mangle and to the whole damn world that she's not under anyone's thumb.
So you reckon she'd stop chasing around after Shane if I pretended I didn't care?
Just keep it friendly. She's smart. She'll figure it out for herself.
Yeah, but...
Okay?
Boy, you're game.
I saw your nan hot-footing over to Des's place. I'll slip out the back way as she comes back. Thought I'd better come and see that she hadn't locked you in a cupboard or something.
I told you I could handle it.
You don't look too battle-scarred. How'd you get her off your back?
Well, first I threatened to move out and then reminded her that Grandad wouldn't be too pleased if I did. I've always been his favourite.
Oh, good on you. Rambo strikes back, eh?
Don't joke. I'll have to move out soon anyway, whether Grandad likes it or not.
Oh, it's going to be hard if you're trying to get through uni.
Well, I've decided to take a year off. Nan hates the idea, but I need a break.
Well, what will you do?
Get a job, I guess. I'd like to be a cheerleader, if I'm good enough.
Jenny Pearson thought you were good enough.
Yeah. Well, I can do it. It's just...
Oh, come on. You were doing really well planning your future. Don't blow it now.
It's just... All the cheerleaders I've ever seen were terrific looking with fantastic figures.
You've got everything going for you, Jane. One day you'll wake up and realise it.
Really?
Hey, I'm a Ramsey. I'm good at picking winners.
So will you come and watch me when I'm a cheerleader?
You bet. If I can fight my way through all the other guys.
I won't care about any of them.
And I hope you have a wonderful time. But don't forget about me, your fiancé. Lots of love, Lucy. Well, what do you think?
I think if I were Bradley, I'd write back straight away.
Gran, do you want to come for a walk with me down to the post box?
Only down the end of the street, darling. You could go on your own.
Well, if you see any kittens down drains, come and tell us about it.
I will. And I'll take Basil for a walk too, okay?
Okay. I'm glad you let her go. There is such a thing as overprotecting children.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have you back. I'd like to have someone around to keep an eye on it when I'm not here. Jim Robinson. Ruth, hello. How are you? You'll have to speak up. It's a bad line. What time is it over there?
Early morning. How's Lucy?
She's fine. Fully recovered. She never stops playing the music box.
I miss her. And you.
We miss you. But Simon and Diane must be pleased to have you back.
It's good to be back. They say we'll definitely have a white Christmas. Lucy would love it.
Oh, perhaps you'll even get to see one sometime.
She'd be welcome any time. You all would. Well, I have to go. It's Diane's birthday and she's waiting for me so she can open her presents.
Right, well, bye, Ruth. Keep in touch. Lucy's not the only one to miss you over here.
Goodbye, Jim. Well, the Robinsons seem to be managing without me. And it's lovely to be back with my own family again. Come on, let's open those presents.
There wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for Len. But when it comes to Jane, he undermines me at every turn. I simply don't know what I'm going to do about the girl. Well, I am aware that the trials and tribulations of other people are not always easy to listen to, but I did expect some sympathetic hearing from you, of all people. And you haven't touched your lunch after all the trouble I went to. Well, if my domestic problems don't interest you, I have some other news that might. Lucy Robinson mentioned that her grandmother's back from America. Oh, you knew. Well, you'll have to agree it's all rather odd. I only hope that the poor woman hasn't been forced to cut short her trip due to some nasty American disease. I do feel it's our Christian duty to find out. So, if you're feeling up to it... Oh, I see. You've made a list of questions to ask Mrs. Daniels. Well, we won't be needing it. I know exactly what to say.
I wish you'd stayed a little longer. I don't know. Maybe we could have made a go of it. She certainly seemed to think so.
Well, obviously she was prepared to give a great deal more than you could. So sooner or later she would have ended up resenting it.
Maybe she'll meet someone else. I hope so.
Well, she has her children. They should be a comfort.
I do hope we're not intruding, Mr. Robinson. Oh, Mrs. Daniels, how nice to see you back.
Hello, Noel. Lucy told us about your dreadful experience, Eileen.
Eileen and I were both very concerned to hear that you'd had to cut short your trip. I hope it wasn't for reasons of ill health.
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you.
And what of Mrs. Dennison?
Oh, she stayed on in America. She's doing some volunteer work for MS sufferers.
Such a brave woman. You weren't worried about leaving her on her own?
Oh, Rosemary will keep an eye on her.
Ah, and how is Rosemary?
Very well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. So, what did make you return so early?
I was homesick, that's all.
Well, we thought that there may be some little problem over there.
No, not at all.
Not with your daughter, perhaps?
Rosemary and I get on very well together. There's no reason why we shouldn't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very tired.
Oh, but you were going to tell us about your holiday.
Helen was about to have a sleep. She's still trying to get over the plane trip.
Yes.
But thank you very much for calling by. And, Eileen, I hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, ladies.
Well,
Bye.
it wasn't my fault, Eileen.
Honestly, those two. I don't know which one's worse when it comes to sniffing out gossip.
Is there any gossip?
Now, don't you start. There's no mystery about my cutting my trip short.
Something upset you?
Look, you're all imagining things. Will you please stop cross-examining me? I don't feel up to it.
Right, now I'll have to justify the loan to head office. Could be a few problems.
Hey?
Well, there's your employment record for starters, mate.
Oh, that's all behind me, Des. I want to settle down and make a go of this landscaping business. But I can't do it unless you lend me the money to expand and buy the equipment that I need.
Yeah, well, it's just not that simple, mate.
Does this have anything to do with Mike and Jane?
Of course not. I don't do business like that. Look, mate, I'm not on anyone's side. Look, leave it with me and I'll see what I can do, okay?
Excuse me, Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
There's a girl out there trying to cash funds from your mother's passbook account.
I thought you said a bike you robbed your mum.
Yeah, this girl's got a bike helmet.
Sounds like it's her.
Look, stay here. Use my phone, call the police. I'll stall her as long as possible. Sorry about the delay, Miss Clark.
In a bit of a hurry. What's the problem?
Well, our computers are down. I've got a teller ringing head office to verify your passport balance.
For it's in the book, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe I should check the branch records.
Oh, look, forget it. I'll
Hey,
come back
hey,
soon.
hey, come back! That's all right, mate. I'll get her.